Hello there.
As I was saying,
Hello there.
I should stop using Star Wars intros. This is a Harry Potter video. Very serious, I know. Okay, so this is the Owlery build. I'm sorry that it may appear very laggy to you on your viewing screen, but as you can see with my very slow mouse, here is the main Owlery build. And then down here, if it ever gets there, is the Owlery base, which I can in fact go to a different model here when it loads about 500 years. Here, look, it's coming. Here it comes. Which is a separate build, which is just a load of rock and a bunch of yellow pillars. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Yellow Pillars coming soon. Oh! And it's also got some stairs. Very important, I know. Let's head back to the main build. When it loads, much later. Let's have a look at the main Owlery build. So it's very basic. There's not really much owl landing space apart from where these windows jut in. There's a spire that's non-functional. It's just there to look cool. It's also got these little sticking outy bits that I thought were very important because they were there on the studio model when I visited like 2 years ago. Don't know if they'll be there this year. We've got these non-functional windows because I'm not prepared to drill into my Lego just so then they look cool. It's very gappy as well, just so these can sit there. It's also got some foliage down at the bottom. Very cool. It's also got this nice stone terrace where you can go and do some bird watching. I know somebody who would like to do that. It's got a roof, it's got an owl at the top, which I think is very nice. It's also got some stairs leading down to the let me try and get it in front. Leading down to the training grounds, which will be coming next. I don't know whether this will be 5 months or 2 days. I don't know. But there you go. That's the main Owlery build. Now let's hop into the Owlery base build. When it loads, approximately 10 days later. For you guys, I don't know if it's laggy over in your end, but anyway. Here is the yellow pillar room. They're also underneath the Owlery, but it's all hidden up now because this is just going to get hidden by the top of the Owlery. There's the stairs that I've shown you. 9 green base plates making up the bottom. If you didn't know, this side is where the training grounds is going to connect. Very, very cool. Green plates around the edge to make it look more green, apart from so then it just doesn't look like a grey mass. Imagine that in a film. It makes up 208 parts. I don't know if you can see that down there. The Owlery makes up about 265, I think. And in this build alone, there are 122 of these yellow pillars here. So, but they are very cheap. So, I'm sure it will all be okay. And I also used a lot of these mountain pieces from the 2018 Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle set. Very coloured in grey. They do come in grey, which is very handy, and they're also on the Pick a Brick website, which is absolutely amazing. Now you can admire that footprint down there, and then I'll hop back to the Owlery. There's not really much to this build, but it's very cool, and I'll probably put a render at the end for the end card because that's cool. This is all minifigure accessible, sort of. They don't really stand well on the tiles from personal experience, but you can do it if you have patience. And then you can tell loads of stories with this as well. Like, you don't just have to just use it as a display and put it in a film or something. There's loads of stories that you can tell with it, which I think is quite a cooler little Easter egg. You can put Harry in it and Cho Chang and make them not agree on who's going where on the door. Uh, and that's all there is really. The main parts that I've used here are really the cylinder 4x4x6 parts, and these probably these 2x2 round bricks, and of course the grey mountain pieces and the grey iceberg pieces, and a load of green pieces as well. So that's pretty cool. Goodbye, Fit.